Third goal of the afternoon for the local general. That's 18-0 in Bradford Northern's favour. Fine, it was going to be one of those games today. Some quick repairs on Iro. So Holroyd again. A long deep kick taken on the full by David Watson. Decides to give it to Paul Medley. Paul Medley winds up. Knocking one off, knocking two off. Richie Ayres. Never really found the form he had at Widnes with Leeds as Fairbank drives forward. Once again, it seems an earth before Fairbank's allowed to get up to play the ball. Back out to Powell. Powell bidding his men. Fox out to Fairbank. Fairbank's gone himself, he's got a man inside. Beautiful ball, Dixon. Well, you were level, I were level. I didn't think that was a forward pass. I know I'm biased, but I think that looked to come back from Paul Dixon. 50-50, any doubt, referee, I suppose, really, leaning a little bit towards Leeds. They're 18-0 down. If that had been a try, the game surely would have gone away from them altogether. Out to Holroyd. Holroyd just manages to step Watson, who stood in the line. Innes drives into Shelford. Fairbanks worked his way right across from the pack. Now in comes Mercer. Picked the wrong one to run at in Roy Powell. Schofield just holds the ball up. Then it goes on the floor. Iro picks up on the full, but a big hit from Paul Dixon. Just dislodging that ball. Derek Fox working his way around the pack. Once again, this time it's Jerry Cordell who's stepped in from the wing. Certainly been busy today, Jerry, looking for all work at every opportunity. Well, Foxy eventually gets the ball out to Jerry again. Jerry touching the ball twice and Cordell stepping through them. Good yard from the big Welsh winger. All of a sudden Leeds are beginning to look a little bit tired. Clark once again shoots away from marker, and here we eventually get a little knock on, is it? Dutchwood saw it, I didn't see it. A little bit of a fumble, probably why he went on his own. The referee and the linesman working in tandem there. Quick single and the referee bringing them back immediately for that play of the ball. Long ball out to the big man. Idols away, big Watson there though. No love sticking to him like glue. Good play the ball. Mercy decides to go down the blind side. Winds up in the top gear, gets the ball inside. That'll go down. Rather a bit of a nasty incident just off camera. No dirty play involved, but Gary Mercer just crashing into the speedway track after that tackle from Neil Summers, but hopefully, or thankfully, the big man's okay. Very, very narrow width from that touchline, ball touchlines here because of the speedway and the stock cars. Out to Summers. Summers, Watson screaming for the ball. Nolov gets the ball for the first time. Steps inside Iro. Iro comes back. Nolov sees him. Now Daryl Shelford. Fox wants the ball, he's got Grayson, he uses him as bit of a fall, and a right hook going in there from Ian Stark. Everyone saw that one apart from the referee and the two linesmen. Roy Powell. Well, it's gone back as that one. Medley eventually cleans up. Bradford could have been a little bit deeper though. Medley decides to take on Schofield, but Schofield does a good tackle. No way with those markers square. I think that rules it out of the window today. Good kick from Derek Fox, so pinning Leeds back on their own try line. Tate takes it on the second bounce. Obstruction on Darryl Shelford from Gary Mercer, but the referee and the left once again having none of it. Played off the ball incident, James Lowe's. Takes ice to stick Fairbank on and looking a little bit wary is James Lowe's. He remembers what happened at Valley Parade when he tried to take Carl on. Good running from Tate though. Tate's got Ido outside him. Wonderful tackle from David Watson. Full-back play of the highest class there from the Bradford Northern number 1. Given a lot. Well, that must be a knock-on. Bradford Northern have the ball. Well, surely a knock-on has to be given there. Quite clearly, for my money, a knock-on by the Leeds winger. I think the touch judge now is going to intervene and give his decision. A little bit of a conflab there. He's just saying, I hope that the Leeds winger dropped it. Therefore, we'll go back to the original decision, the first decision, which is a knockdown. Or could it be that Mr. Cordell's had a few words with him? Just asking him in polite terms whether he should wear glasses or not. Long conflab going on when the referee hasn't changed his decision. Still going to be a kick out underneath the post. Mr. Connolly once again starts the clock. It's a long beat kick down to Richard Ayres. Richard Ayres winds himself up, runs straight at Paul Newlove. And that's Howard driving forward for Leeds. Long pass to Schofield. Schofield holds the ball up beautifully, but what a tremendous tackle from that man Medley. Nobody's touched the ball. Schofield scuttering about, does well. Wonderful play from Gary Schofield. Bradford will do well to just hold the doors here. Very compact on the line. Now all Leeds really have to do is move the ball up to the right. Bradford doing well in slowing the play the ball down. They've come to the blind side. Innes has the power just to dive over outside Medley. So Leeds with 5 minutes to go before the break. Managed to get on the score sheet for the first time with that try from Craig Innes. Lead. Certainly been on top throughout. Hasn't really been any threat from Leeds apart from that last little flurry. Derek Fox, no doubt, will be kicking the ball into the corner. Puts down a long kick. Allroyd takes it beautifully. Gives the ball to Richard Ayres. Tate runs round the blind. Once again, it's Cuckles come inside. He'll go across and he'll step inside. Now Mercer comes in. Well, the referee thought about it. Now look at this tough judge and decides to give a forward pass. I don't know how he could think about it. It's obvious to me, and I think everybody else on this side, as you heard. So once again, one against the head. And how long is it since we've seen one of those? Cummins steps inside beautifully, comes off that right foot all the time. You have to be aware of it. Little trademark that could possibly come to the fore. I'm sure will come to the fore in a few years' time. Mike O'Neill, the old stalwart of this Leeds side, taking the ball forward for Leeds. Now he goes to Schofield. Schofield getting Howard away. He gets the ball to Tate, and Leeds certainly have numbers now. Out to Big Ido, cuts inside, just swats off Newlove, swats off Cordell, then gets the ball inside. He's gone down. All they're going to do is stand up and they'd have scored there with Leeds. Now this is the last tackle. Bradford are struggling to get back. They decide to come on the outside. They've got the numbers out wide. 3-4 numbers, not the best of passes. Innes cleans up, gets the ball out to Gary Mercer, who steps inside. Ball goes to Schofield. He keeps it a wide well. And eventually, Bradford Northern, with some brilliant scramble in defence, get the ball. From a forward pass in which Medley took a little bit of a knock. But Leeds really, I thought, took the wrong option there. They came wide and somebody tried to put a long pass in, missing the men out. No need for it really when you've got the numbers. So one has to say a little bit of a let-off there for Bradford. Now then, Derek, he'll make sure this time, there's no doubt about that. The ball goes in. Referee doesn't like it. Mike O'Neill, with all the experience in the world, gets the... Now Shelford gets the ball. Mike O'Neill causing problems in that front row. To Watson. Watson decides eventually to give the ball to Summers. Could have done it a little bit earlier. Now they come back to Dixon, who'd look lively today. They want a quick play the ball, will Dixon. Carlisle, he's come looking for workers. Carlisle holding the ball up. Gives Mercer the outside. Mercer gives him the outside, and Carlisle says thank you. He takes it and makes a valuable 30 metres for Bradford Northern. Fox. He's got Gratian, who does the run round so well with him. Out to Watto. Watto holds the ball up, steps inside, decides, well, where am I going to do now? He's just looking around, trying to pick a gap up. Got the ball in one hand. Bentley gets to Carl, who steps inside. Not the best of passes from Carl. Tate comes away with it. Carl, like a good pro, acknowledges his mistake and comes back and makes that vital tackle. Now it's O'Neill again. Thinks about it, but decides not to give the pass. Conley wants the Blackford players on side. It goes to Innes. Ida wants the ball early. He gets it. Such a big man. Powell hanging on to him. They've got a danger. It's that man Ida. Little Cook stepping inside. Ball's being dropped. Eventually we see it. So a little word with Roy Powell, telling him that I'll referee the game. So with a couple of minutes to go now before that half-time hooter, can Bradford Northern increase his 18 points to 4 lead. Ball goes out to Watson, who gets the ball to Summers. Summers floats a long pass, a poor pass, one has to say, to Carlisle. Looks ruefully at the box as Peter Fox jumps out, and as he walks to this scrum, I'm sure the back of his head is burning as that glaring look from Peter Fox burns his neck. Great little play, Neil. Tries so hard to please. Great favourite with the crowd. Ball goes out to Tate. Look now, Tate and Cordell are shooting away. Cordell's got to stop with him. Brings his man inside. Bradford have got back well. And so from attacking, Bradford Northern now find themselves defending. Once again we see that silly wild passing. Now it's Mercer. Mercer to Ayres. Francis Cummins has got the outside, but he stepped inside and Carl Hall pulled him down. Well, within injury time, the 40 minutes have gone and Leeds are going to have to, Bradford are going to have to hold out. That's going to bounce nicely for Allroyd. Allroyd gets an that's a try, and I'm sure Peter Fox will go in berserk in that box. So 18 points to 10, but I'm sure Allroyd will peg this one on. Right on the stroke of half-time. Allroyd saw a nice little gap, kicked well. Dixon tried to get back with him. Watson without a position, and there was a try to be taken. Well, not one to predict things, but it wouldn't surprise me if Neil Summers pays the price for that wild pass, and we see David Heron being introduced at half-time in that 6th berth. So from being dead and buried, Leeds now very much back in the game at 18 points to 10. Takes his time. Well, it goes over. There we are, 18-10. There goes the hooter, as we said. So really, Peter Fox, Nigel Simpson shaking their heads as they come down the tunnel. Good half, very much Bradford's half, one has to say. That Menado there, proving, as we've said throughout, a danger, and it's certainly something that Bradford will be picking up on in this second half. But at half-time score, Bradford Northern 18, Leeds 10. Where we go for the second half, looking around very, very quickly, see if any changes on. David Heron's on the pitch. Just like Paul Medley's gone off. Straight away, Dave Heron involved. Ian Scott, the lead second row man, former Workington player. David Watson in at half back. Looks as though Trevor Clark may have... no, Trevor's still there. He's trying to work out who's gone off for David Heron. Back he goes to Fox. Long, deep kick. So that's a youngster. Paul Cook. Trevor with the ball now. Good pass inside, that's better. So again, Cook bringing the game forward for Leeds. Now it's Scott. Good tackling by Gal Fairbank. Certainly making his presence felt this afternoon. What a play of Bradford Northern. Leeds have had their cup final. Harvey Howard just driving straight over Roy Powell. Well, Graham Allroyd making a schoolboy error. Complaining to James Lowes that the pass wasn't of the right quality, a little bit high, a little bit in front of him. Yes, and it's Paul Gratian who's lost the park for David Heron to come on. For players that just push up. Out to Summers. Summers now decides to take Allroyd on. Goes past Allroyd. Great yards from Summers. What the pace to go past Cook. He's very, very fast. He wants a quick play. The ball. Allroyd hanging on. Hint of the penalty for my money there. Eventually Bradford get the ball away. Decide to hit the blind. Here comes No Love. No Love steps inside. Round one, round two. And if he's called here, what a class try that will be. Yes, said the linesman. Just to start Bradford Northern wanted. Brilliant try that from Paul No Love. Went round his man beautifully. Classic centre play. Right out of the textbook. But a fantastic try and just what Bradford Northern wanted. Second try for Bradford in a tremendous season. It's got over 30 tries for Bradford, 33 altogether, including the two today. Little Derek Fox couldn't add to his tally of goals. Kick 3 today. To give him a grand total of 120. Long kick from Allroyd. Fairbank, those mighty hands clutching the ball. Brings it to his chest and he winds himself up, takes the ball to Scott. Powell's looked his way around. Gary Mercer never stops working. My man of the match for Leeds last week at Wembley. Once again, yards offside. Headed, steps inside beautifully. Eventually gets the ball to Nulov. Meanwhile, a Leeds player laid out, looks in a bad way. Thinks it's his wrist, it's Ian Scott. Really in pain. Great kick from Foxy. The ball goes across. The Leeds player being treated. Meanwhile, Colin Maskell warming up. Maskell, who's been in the wilderness since the signing of James Laws. Bradford get it one against the head. Wonderful play from Bradford. There's to play the ball to Carl Hall, who spins it to Watto, but Bradford a little bit flat. Not the fluid kind of rugby one begins to expect. Shelford does well, takes it on the second attempt. No ace, shooting away from marker. Guaranteed 10 metres every time Paul Nulov gets the ball. Long pass to Fox, long pass to Fairbank. Fairbank out to Carl Hall, who's drifted in from the wing. We've got Shelford outside him. Will Shelford have the pace? He'll have the power, there's no doubt about that. But it's just inches short. There's a try line. Leeds will come up very, very fast. Not the best of passes from Carl Hall. Once again, Bradford Northern trying to force the pace. The old warhorse, Mike O'Neill, driving out for Leeds. Now comes Harvey Howard. Schofield, he still gets the ball away. Null's missed his man though. Ido's got the gap. Watson's coming across, lining him up. Cordell's certainly got the pace. Great tackle from the big Welshman again. He's all over him at the moment, but it's got to be Leeds. Schofield to Holroyd. Holroyd takes a bad pass well. Then gives a bad pass himself, but it's well taken by Mercer. Mercer's got the gap outside him, but tremendous cover tackling from Bradford Northern on the far side. Innes trying to force his way over. You can see where Leeds are now, camped on the Bradford Northern line. Good play. Schofield's holding the ball up. Once again, misses Ido. Ido dropped the ball, and again. Certainly looked dangerous on occasion, though, Bradford. Watson just drops the ball inside for Shelford. Shelford's lifted up and virtually crashed to the ground. David Eden decides to go forward himself. Leeds are coming up that fast that Bradford are really going to start doing more of the little moves that we just saw there with Shelford. The ball being dropped inside. Fox shoots away from marker. Dixon spins round, gets it to Fox. Right, Paul, a little bit in the way now. Medley lines himself up for the kick. Now we come to the last tackle. Bradford Northern with gaps out wide. Fox, long pass. Well, oh, Shelford, I'm going to say well taken by Shelford. Well, a catalogue of errors there from both sets of players. It'll be the first decision, the first knock-on that ref will give. So that'll be the sixth tackle. That'll be a handover to Leeds, as which Schofield plays the ball. Once again, it's O'Neill driving forward. Schofield again. Leeds looking dangerous. He gets the ball back. Pick the bunt out of that one. Once again, Ido not having the best of passes. Nolov's in now. Nolov's obstructed, but this ball just bounced right to his hands. There it is. He catches it, and that's it. Trick time for Nolov. Three-try Nolov, turning the power on once again. Is there no stopping this man? I've no doubt that he'll go on and he'll break the try-scoring records at Bradford Northern. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Tremendous little player. Here goes Derek Fox. That's more like it for Bradford. All said about Nulov, I don't think that he'll ever break the try-scoring record on a season which was 63, set a long, long time ago, if my memory serves me right. 1951-52, a colleague tells me, by the great Jack McLean, but I'm sure he'll go on and he'll smash the 261 that Jack scored in his career. .28 points to 10 now in Northern's favour as they go away with the game, and the word at it that Sheffield are winning over at Warrington. Not sure whether to be pleased or sad about that one, because Sheffield on the day certainly a harder opposition than anybody to beat that Northern have found. So Clark to Medley. Medley goes round Scott, straight into Gary Mercer. Now, if Iro's not offside for that play the ball, it's just getting a joke if it's offside. I can understand the referee wanting to keep play flowing and keep the game going, but you've got to make some really, you know, measure of where you're going to bring the players back, and at the moment he's just not bothering at all. Great kick from Fox. Really making a mockery of the offside as a referee. And he can't blame the Leeds players. If he's prepared to let it go, that's what will happen. They'll be encroaching, they'll be pushing forward. The referee himself even started walking forward now. Although it's part of the Leeds line. Schofield feeds the scrum. Ironically indicates for the Bradford players to keep on side. Now it's Innes. He tries to power his way through Shelford. Sheffield though cuts the inside route for him. Richard Ayres doesn't seem quite as big as what he was at Widnes. Maybe it's the shirts, I don't know. Now the Terminator gets it. Roy Powell whangs him down. All right, brings in Scott inside. Seems to be okay now. That injury to his wrist which he had. Derek Fox. Bringing us to the last tackle now. The ball goes to Cook, who puts a high kick, but not a very good kick. Long kick, that ball, well, it'll bounce nicely for Watson, who takes it beautifully. Then goes round his mat, winds himself into the big gap outside if Watto goes. Cops a high one for his troubles as Dixon takes it forward. Now it's Powell. And still Gary Mercer working his heart out in his Leeds defence. Fox. Long out to Carl Hall. Seems to like the centre position. He's having a go himself now, he's a little fella. He's bumping, he gets the ball, but it's just in touch. Shelford couldn't take it anyway. A good yard from the little Kiwi. He's certainly the blockbuster, is that little fella. .26 remaining of this Stonesborough Premiership quarter-final. Bradford Northern 28, Leeds 10. Good long ball to Iro. All credit though to Shelford and Newlove. They're watching this man like a hawk. Innes to Schofield. Schofield just steps. And there he goes, Medley, and Fairbank and Medley driving him back. Holroyd, a deft little kick through, forcing Watson to chase back. With plenty of time, there's a little fella who's there first, Gary Mercer. Actually, he plays the ball, Carl Hall's come inside. Carl Hall's off again. Newlove's coming from the centre. Steps inside Howard beautifully. Dicko certainly lost his balance there a little bit. Probably a little winded as well, landed right on his back. Right on the cockpit. Good ball inside to Heron. Heron stepping, keeps it alive to Roy Powell. Roy Powell